It is 8:39 in just a month. Golfers will hit the green for the Windy Willow Classic at Thornapple Pointe Golf Club in Grand Rapids. Of course, all for a good cause. The local foundation provides access, advocacy, and action for mental health initiatives. And joining us now is David Halverson, the founder and owner of the foundation. He's here with us live now. Did I say that right? Windy Willow?
Windy Willow Foundation.
Okay, I was going back and forth whether it was Windy or Windy Willow in my head. So Windy Willow Foundations. Tell us about the foundation first. How did it get started? What was the inspiration? And what do you guys primarily do?
Yeah, no, I appreciate the question, guys. First and foremost, I want to thank the people that have backed the foundation and supported us for so many years. Wouldn't be here without them, from friends to family members. To my direct team. This isn't a one-man show.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people. There's a large community behind this project. But yeah, it's been a journey. It seems like it's been a minute, but it's almost been 10 years.
Wow.
Since we've started this foundation. So started Windy Willow back in 2016. I was a student at Michigan State studying finance and entrepreneurship, and there was a business incubator called the Hatch, or Spartan Innovations. So we actually started this project out of that facility. Started as a small clothing brand where we tried to do a proceed kickback program.
Okay.
And it's sort of blossomed into a full-scale nonprofit where we do cool things like run events and golf now.
Yeah, see, there you go. But you guys go to support something very important, which is mental health, not only initiatives, but also advocacy. Talk about that. What's behind that?
Yeah. So the value part of the foundation was tricky. I don't think there's certainly a 101 class that tells you or teaches you how to do nonprofit.
Yeah.
You sort of learn by fire.
Okay.
Right? So, when we were trying to create our value add or what we actually do, mental health initiatives and suicide prevention, it's such a large topic. I received a lot of early criticism, warranted, that we weren't doing enough or we needed to be a little bit more targeted, right? In terms of what we do. I've always lived by the motto, one day at a time. That is our foundation motto. One step at a time, one day at a time. So we created this program called The Collective.
Okay.
Right? The Collective is our value add through the foundation. It's a series of programs and initiatives that are one step at a time, one day at a time, one initiative at a time, trying to better this world of mental health and suicide prevention. So underneath The Collective, we have a series of programs that are each trying to, fulfill our mission some way, right? So for example, we have the Portfolio Project. We partner with local programs, organizations that are doing boots on the ground operations. For example, we have a patient assistance fund with Pine Rest,
okay,
where we help fund clinical visits for kids annually. We also have an aid program underneath The Collective, which is an internal grant fund where we work with families and individuals to try to approach that access barrier for cost of services in that regard. So a couple of programs that we run underneath The Collective.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a really cool program that you guys do have running there. It's got to be rewarding too, knowing that this foundation that you've created has given back in so many different ways. Can you put that into words?
Yeah, I don't want to use the word surreal because every reality TV show uses that word.
Right.
I'm a person that's very forward-looking. Never feel like it's enough. I don't think I got into this thinking that I wanted some revelation or some type of recognition. I don't think there needs to be a reason why you do the right thing. I've always been, a person that tries to leave things better than I found it.
Yeah.
I don't often celebrate successes, which is kind of my fault. But I think that, it's rewarding every single day waking up knowing that, one of the aspects of my life is integrated into giving back to the community, right?
Yeah.
It's not just, me trying to achieve some milestone. It's more of a daily gratitude that I'm doing something with my team that's actually giving back.
Well, you know what? We're going to celebrate you this morning. How about that?
Yeah,
Appreciate
we'll do
that.
it for you, for sure. Now, Windy Willow Foundation, you came together, you were able to put all of this into place to be able to give back to the community, of course. What are some of the things that you've been able to do with the power of the foundation?
Yeah, so our impact to date, that's how we summarize, all the value that we've poured into the community. We've raised close to about $15,000 for individuals and families that we're trying to get into services. We've funded close to 400 clinical visits for children and kids that are passing through services. We've helped collectively raise close to $30,000 for local programs through our portfolio project. And we also have a sort of a unique partnership with IPV Consulting. Giving a shout out to my friend Michelle. We help support her book. It's a workbook that we put into children's communities called The Machine Inside Me. We funded close to, I believe, 300 books.
Wow.
Teaching kids how to manage emotions with their family.
I mean, it really is important work. I know you don't want to, you're humble. You seem like a very humble guy in all of this, and it really is important work. You know, something that we were talking about, of course, is the golf outing, and we'll get there in just a second, but I do want to ask about the other sources of income that you guys bring in. How do you guys get funded? I mean, what's your primary source of funding? Obviously, it's not this golf outing on August 9th.
Yeah, that's a great question. So this foundation, this whole project initially was funded by my back pocket in college.
Wow.
Right? So grassroots start. We don't have some incredible story about getting funded by some corporation or a large donor. We started very literally with what we had in our back pocket. It's certainly been supported by friends and family throughout the years through individual donations. We run plenty of events throughout the year, so we run anywhere from 3 to 5 events annually, and we have a lot of supporters and donors that are able to provide some support around that time. But very literally, most of our funding is our events.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's talk about that event, August 9th. What can people expect when they go out to Thornapple Pointe Golf Club? I mean, seems like a pretty fun golf outing, or golf classic, as you call it.
It's the classic. It's the classic now. Shout out to my friends at Thornapple. Thornapple's an incredible golf club. They do a really good job for us every single year. This is our 5th annual outing.
Okay.
Our first outing, reflecting over the last couple of years, it's funny. We had just received our 501c3 status in year 1, and I went to my team and I said, hey, what are the chances that we can pull off a golf outing in about a month? Against everyone's better judgment, I decided to do it, and it was great. It was a small event, but so many years later, I'm biased, so don't take my word for it, but I think that the Windy Willow Classic is one of the best outings in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
We have a fair amount of golfers out there. We have lots of sponsors. We have lots of on-course games, raffle table, banquet, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, I saw something about Chick-fil-A being involved in that as well, right?
Yeah, so Chick-fil-A was one of our past lunch sponsors. This year, I have to plug them, Pete Away, out on the Beltline.
Yes,
Clint.
very familiar.
Pete Away is our lunch sponsor this year. They are amazing. We eat there maybe once or twice a week right now.
That sounds lovely.
Absolutely.
What a great time. So where does the money come from to be able to raise funds from this event, and where does it go to afterwards?
Yeah, so all of our events are funded by our whole sponsors, event sponsors, and through donations.
Okay.
So there's probably plenty of businesses that are sitting here saying, that guy's been in my inbox before. Myself and my team, lots and lots of outreach, right? For monetary sponsorships, for prize donations, very literally, starting probably in the December timeframe. For all of our events through the year. So it's very literally the generosity of businesses and people that help put these events together. And thereafter, our entire board is volunteers, right? There is no one that's paid on our foundation. So we try to empty our bank account annually in terms of giving. And so all of the programs that we run under the collective and all of those line items that demonstrate our impact, that's where all of our money goes, less expenses for events.
That's awesome. Can you talk about how people can register? Is there a cost associated with that? Where can they go to do that? How do they get involved in the golf outing?
Yeah. So there's still time to get involved in the golf outing if you'd like. If you go to our website, windywillowfoundation.org, we actually have a tab for the Classic right there on the screen. There is still time to register. I believe we have another 1 or 2 weeks for deadline for sponsorships. So if there's businesses, individuals that want to sponsor, we have a couple more weeks. And then August 2nd is the last day that foursomes can register. It's $500 for a team. And we do have a handful of more spots available.
Okay, yeah, so get in there, right there at that website. Again, what was it? windywillowfoundation.org?
Yep, correct.
Okay, right there on the screen. And of course, that is taking place August 9th. When you see all these people coming in for this golf outing, what are you thinking when you see that you have all the support right there looking to help your foundation and help the mission that you guys are going under?
Yeah. You guys ever plan a golf outing before?
I have not, but I've definitely watched one.
Golf,
You don't want me to be out on the course. I'll drive the cart. How about that?
I'll say golf outing planning, event planning.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite thing.
Okay.
But the day of, when everyone's walking in, it's like Christmas.
Yeah.
Right? Every one of your friends, seeing all of the, the initiatives that the team has poured into the event for the last handful of months, it's so cool the day of. It makes every single minute worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you can find that information on the windywillowfoundation.org website there. And of course, we appreciate you for coming in. And that outing is at August 9th. One more time, can you pull up the graphics so we can get it right? The Thornapple Pointe Golf Club. We appreciate it, Dave. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me, guys.
All right, it is 8:49. We'll be back after a quick break.